My mother and father believed that if my brother or sister wanted to be a millionaire, they could be a millionaire. My mother and father dreamed as much as any rich guy dreams.
Absolutely.
They don't get us. They don't get who we are. They don't understand, it seems to me. Again, they're not bad. They just don't get it.
Out the way, all the way out the way, go this way.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't get what's at the core of all of this.
The stars have aligned in my darkest days.
It's about people's dignity. Folks, this is going to create a stark and fundamental contrast.
But when buddies was tripping, I was jumping in with them, the ghetto buddy system.
The choice between two different philosophies. And they are stark.
For us here at Musica Phuego, it's a moral imperative that we only bring something so divisive as race into the story if it truly fits. As time went on and the tweets continued, it became unavoidable. Truly, race was part of the conversation.
When it came to TrigNO, we reached out to our top racism expert. Unfortunately, because of his schedule, we just weren't able to connect with him. Hopefully, at some point we have the availability to bring him on here on the show. But, in essence, on our end, it's really... Oh, guys, he's calling. Hello, Sean.
Hey, Kurt, first of all, boom. I'm really glad that you gave a call. I know that you wanted to talk a little bit about the song, and I'm black, so let's talk about...
All right, well, Sean, first of all, thank you so much for calling me back. I didn't think you were going to be able to call me back, but I was calling you about the song TUH by TrigNO. He's a rapper here in Columbus, Ohio, and I wanted to send you this kind of see what you thought on a more social justice race level.
Well, boom. First of all, it seems mighty advantageous of you in this political climate of such to ask me, a black man, about this song, and I'm really happy to be able to share my beliefs about it because I'm black.
Yeah, well, okay, so I definitely hear that for sure. So I sent you the file via email, and I really wanted to know, there's a lot of lines in it that a lot of people are taking issue with. Do you think that this hurts, or does this help the social justice movement?
Well, all right, so boom. First of all, it kind of brings me back to what Miguel Jackson said the one time. Boom. He says it doesn't even matter if you're black or white. So really, I'm black.
Yeah, no, we get that for sure, Sean. Absolutely. I was wondering though, what do you think, if any, effect that this song will have on either social justice or the plight of people of color in this country?
This reminds me actually of what I used to hear my grandma say to me when she was braiding my hair and making collard greens while I played basketball before when I was a kid. She used to say, fish don't fry in the kitchen, beans don't burn on the grill. So pretty much it's like, I'm black.
please, Sean, we just really need answers here. Can you tell us, what do you really think that this song, or how do you think this song would impact our social climate?
Okay, here's the thing. Boom. In all seriousness, I think that race needs to be addressed in this country. And sometimes, boom, you get a song like this, it really makes you think, I could talk about, racism all day, but what I know the people really want to do, boom, is they want to hear, somebody rap about it in a positive way. So here I go. Wicked, wicked. When it came to Sean.
With the tree of Sean King bearing very little fruit, we found it advantageous to go right back to the band that we had initially went to for advice on both TrigNO and this track. This was going to be our final turn when it comes to this investigation, and it's going to be a quite revealing one.
It all makes sense. And I know you yourself, you've had a lot of conversations both on YouTube and then just generally, out of your window, as police reports have said that you were just yelling this at passersby, talking about race, talking about just the condition of black people in America, or as you have put it, lighter tone African American. To me, I see a lot of the pain that you have put into your tracks, such as Banana Pudding. Amazing song, by the way. What do you think as far as racial impact of TUH?
Now, you referenced Banana Pudding. So, in a song like that, like Banana Pudding, we all, us, when I say us, I mean the conglomerate of black people, black folks. We all love some Banana Pudding.
Right.
But what we don't ever explore is why we love Banana Pudding.
Oh wow, okay.
So
more about, if I can hone in on that, what about Banana Pudding?
The light side of the moon,
right,
is where things are a little bit brighter.
For sure.
You got your banana pudding, which is a little bit brighter than chocolate pudding, which is brighter than German chocolate cake, anything chocolate. You know what I'm saying? You got vanilla wafers, you got banana pudding, you got bananas, all things my complexion.
Fair.
So that's what I was just trying to get out. That, if you love Banana Pudding, you love my record.
Right.
Banana Pudding, lighter side of desserts.
That's
Lighter
right.
side of the moon. Moon pies.
That's right. They discontinued those.
Moon pies.
Okay, that's fair.
See, I didn't know that because I was, again, former life.
Is there something that designates like race somewhere in the threads of this song? And I know you're saying that it's coming from you, like this
Right.
it's coming. So like what is it that is racially sensitive about this track?
About TrigNO's track?
Yeah.
What's racially sensitive about it is we know who he talking to.
Okay.
He talking to me.
Okay.
Nobody else really. He talking to me.
Okay.
I am a black man. And like I said, Eeyore and A is different. So what's going on, he's saying nigga. But he like to flip everything I do. So for my explanation, that really means that he is racist when he says that.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? He try to flip everything that I do. Or he been doing this ever since he started. Nobody's paying attention to this.
That's interesting.
Nobody.
At work that you are very very militant
in your approach.
Yes.
So how do you fit the racial the context that Tub brings to the table into the fabric of the resistance?
Well, as you know, you may not, you may. I'm light skinned. TrigNO is also light skinned.
Right.
So us as light skinned kinship goes
Light skin kin.
light skinned kin. Yeah.
SKK.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. As light skinned kin goes, we feed off each other's energy. And like you said, we can become very militant about our blackness, about how we belong just as everybody else does. So when you light, you got to be twice as strong when it comes to where you from. I.e. some of the greats, W.B. Du Bois or Du Bois.
Some people
Correctly, it's Du Bois.
I've heard it both ways.
Du Bois, it's a little something else. White folks,
Yeah.
Sean King,
For sure.
Tyronn Lue,
Naturally.
Doug Christie, Mike Bibby, Jason Kidd.
Okay, so you're saying that he's attacking you as a black man.
Yeah.
Because of this, he is racist.
Indeed.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really, really interesting. So I mean,
and nobody was around. See, it's a lot of stuff that's off camera. I told you about when I was 5 years old how I had to eat the chicken, right?
Okay.
He made his first diss track.
Well, you called it a dish track because it was a plate of chicken.
Right. He was trying to be funny, but listen, let me go over the lyrics that he had.
Let's talk about it.
Nobody knew he was talking about me because everybody didn't know our history. He said, "Dude walking around, tell me where your kitchen. In the alleyways, Cleveland and the Fifth, eating chicken."
Wow.
Who was he talking to?
It would seem he was aiming directly at you.
At me.
At that. Okay.
Why?
Good question. So what resulted in this fall? Like, what was the reason that you would fall out so cataclysmic?
It's kind of like Lil Fred.
Okay.
I was trying to tell Trig, look, you can do what you do, but you're not in charge of me. You ain't gonna say what you say to me, and ain't gonna be no repercussions.
But yeah, so like I said, militant, light skinned, nigga.
You're allowed to say that.
I am, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am. So, TrigNO and I are both very militant in our blackness. Therefore, TUH is an expression of that militantness. TUH. That expression. It's like, get out my face with that.
I never drank Similac. Straight to milk. My idea of manhood is different than other people's. And I can't stand a person that think they more of a man than me. That wants to be me, flip everything I do around, and try to make it seem like they came up with it.
He tried to act as if he was the one he's the originator, the creator of this style, and then
it's all me. It is all me.
Right. So,
ask him.
Now before we got here, you answered a questionnaire. You said, who would you like to be most like when it comes to the resistance? And you said Katniss Everdeen. Can you explain that?
Well, you see, in order to answer that, you have to get in the mind of a light-skinned bro, right?
Well, I have to get in the mind of a white woman in a movie, right?
No. I'm saying here with me.
Okay.
So, like, in my thinking, who better to be than a white woman who is the centerpiece of this resistance that she ain't got to do shit for?
Right.
That, she's literally just a figurehead of what everybody else is doing.
Well, you know, it's interesting. We did ask him, and he said specifically.
Did he lie?
Well,
He probably lied.
It's what he said.
He probably lied.
He said specifically, who is Lan? I've never heard of him before as an artist. And it's interesting because we asked that of several other artists in Columbus, and several people said we don't know him or who he is. Can you give us any insight into that? One of these people, I'm sorry, and I don't mean to interrupt. One of these people, you said this was your best friend. Yeah. This person, DeAndre, you said that he said he knows, and he said here, I have no recollection of this art. Can you talk about that?
Well, like I said, I started when I was young.
Right.
So this was before the internet got big. So, you know, wasn't no iTunes, wasn't no YouTube. You had to go to the gas station with the physical copy of your CD,
right,
and pass it out. So a lot of them, they probably don't remember that part of the game.
Well, specifically in your reasoning, in your summary, you said it's because she has the arrows, and you too wanted to throw them bows. Can you explain that reference?
So I think to further explain that, it was really a joke. I was trying to be serious about it, but
there was tears on the page.
I can't explain it. I can't explain it. Next question.
You know, right now, right directly to the camera, what would you say to TrigNO now?
You wanna know something, Trig? You think you're funny. You think you're funny. I seen you out here. Me and you know what's going on. And you know, I've been trying to be cool about it, but I don't even care about my lawyers right now. I don't care about my safety or your safety right now. Everything that you're doing, you trying to be me. Took my life from me. Everything that I started, you took from me and tried to flip it. I just want to let you know, bruh, if it's beef between me and you, always keep a piece on me, bruh. I probably ain't supposed to be pulling this out right now, but I don't care. Always keep a piece on me, bruh. Because I never know when I'm going to be hungry. I never know. But that's beside the point, Trey. If you got a problem with me, let me know. Straight to my face. Bruh. Tell that. Tell that. That's what I say to him.
TrigNO, when it comes to the song, which a lot of people are saying is directly about you, and you know, just music in general between yourself and TrigNO, you know, where do things stand, or is there a message that you know, you would like to get to him that you can't because of the restraining order?
Well, I appreciate you asking that, because I'm about to speak directly to this nigga. You took my song. We was boys. We are brothers. And I thought we had love for each other, man. I was showing you my cassettes in confidence. Confidence means I trusted you with my private stash, my private artistic expression. My damn cassettes, man. Next time I see you, it's on sight, nigga. It's on sight, nigga. It's on sight, nigga.
One of the hardest things when it comes to these investigations is figuring out if we'll ever be able to get to the truth. When TUH released on a Thursday, the Columbus music scene was calm, friendly, and ready to collaborate. After it's dropped, there has been several beefs and several artists ready for contention. I'm not sure what it means for the future, but I do know TUH meant something to a lot of people. Thank you so much for tuning in to this edition of La Musica Phuego. I've been Kurtis Phlame, and have a happy 614.
Yo, hey, what you talking about? You and your day once falling out. Behind glass doors, it's a foggy house. Rumor has it, your favorite rapper is a junkie. Never been outside the country. You ain't making no money. You ain't even start a business. That ain't none of my business. Chillin', lifting, sipping. Man, my pen is different. Migo culture shifting. Punches did the distance. Distance in my mentions. Weak bar prevention. No bars prohibition. Raw is form coalition. I need a codependent. The flow is sick. What is this? Tell me now. I run the city. Feet don't fail me now. Who running with me? Going Gale say it's for the spot to be the mayor. Bobby Biz, I might just be the city savior. Nah, get your CJ. Word to the king on his gluteus, man.
With just a sample of the new record that you have coming out.
I think I gave you a little bit earlier. I'm gonna just redo that one, but with a little twist, right?
Now, is this your single Lemon Meringue?
You want me to do lemon meringue?
I think we wanted to hear Lemon Meringue.
Oh,
Unless you had a newer. Unless you had something newer.
All right. Lemon meringue. Ooh, baby, you like lemon meringue. Lemon meringue. See, it's got a little bit of a Prince flavor on it at the end with a little bit of, boom clap. I ain't a drummer or nothing, so this is the lo-fi version.
That's fair. Well, you know what?
Of that.